so then to drop the main, bring in. Maybe it's just the way. You may want to wiggle that. It feels like it's resisting. Okay, so then you just take the sails down and just let it all come down. Okay, so there you go. You got it all down.
Okay. So I guess the first thing to do is to take the sails down.
Making them too big. Take the sails down, right.
And doesn't matter which sail comes down first?
Probably easier if you take the jib down because it doesn't get in the way.
Okay, I would do that from inside the boat, outside the boat?
Inside the boat. You would do this when you come into the shore.
Okay.
So when you're pulling up to the beach, after you get to the beach, or just before you get to the beach, depending on how easily it sails under just one sail, you would drop the sail, drop the jib. And to keep it from going in the water, you might want to sheet it in tight.
Yeah.
So when you bring it, sheet it in like that, or even on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better, you want to leave one side for walking on. Especially when the reservoir is low like it is now, because that shore over there is very steep, so the water comes down. You need somebody to pull it down when it gets there. Then to take the sail off.
And would we still do this in the water or do this later?
No, you do this later when you get back up here. When you pull it back up on the...
Okay.
What I usually do is I just get the sails down and then take the boat back to the parking space, then do all the de-rigging and putting stuff away.
Right. Okay, so then the vang is last, or?
The vang is... You may not even need to take off the vang.
All right.
Although actually you probably would to get the boom off. Are you going to leave the sails on the boom, or are you going to take...
I don't have a cover for it.
Yeah, so you probably want to take the sails off completely and then take it home for now.
Yeah.
Okay, so bring the sail inboard, and you would do this on the beach. What you would do is just sort of have somebody hang on to the bow while the boat trails with the wind on the bow. So then the sail will be kind of fluttering over the middle of the boat. You might want to sheet it in. No, sheet it in from there.
Right.
That feels kind of stiff right there. I think if you twist it, like just give it a little tweak like that, there's a universal joint up there. It seems to want to...
The universal joint?
Yeah. It actually looks a lot like the Flying Scot gooseneck. That's called the gooseneck.
What's it called?
The gooseneck.
Gooseneck. And then I would take this off here.
Yep.
But take it off there once we get back to the parking spot.
Right, yeah, once you get back to the parking spot, right.
So at this point, we're ready to move the boat out of the water.
Right.
Well, this wouldn't be sitting here like that.
You would have it sort of maybe sort of more centered.
And of course, we'd bring the
rudder up.
Bring the rudder up, yeah.
Or maybe even take it off.
Now that, I'm looking for a place to fasten it. I think maybe if it goes here, that would actually work pretty good.
All right.
Okay, so now we're back in the parking spot.
Yeah. Untie the elbow on the side of the boom back there.
This?
Yeah. Untie the cleat. There's a cleat forward, right by your left elbow, your right elbow. It's underneath the sail right now, actually, I think.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, you do it.
Okay.
And then you can just...
Leave this on?
Yeah.
Take off the... Yeah, leave it tied to the sail. That's the way it was, and I think that's a good way to do it. Undo that little key. Good, now you can just pull the sail out of the boom. as you get better, it goes faster.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a very simply rigged boat. You should be able, once you get the hang of this, you should be able to get
Compared
it.
to what I've been watching on YouTube, yes. All right.
Okay. there's your
Anything to
boom
do
is
before
done.
we?
You can, I don't know. You could probably just leave your boom
Like
I don't know
that.
if you want to leave it like that or leave it in the.
In the hull.
This looks like it might be 4.
For now.
Just want to see where it would go.
Thinking.
Or all the way in front.
You can see there's a hole. Yeah, but this feels. There we go. That feels right.
Yeah.
Okay. Works for me.
Now we know what that's for.
And you can just sort of take the tension out of it. throw the
I
tarp
would
over
take
it.
a rope then. I would take a line and tie that together. Good. Okay. Takes the tension that you're saying. All right.
Actually, that's another thing you can do with your halyard. If it were a little longer, right now it's not long enough, is to use it, just put it to here and run it as a topping lift. You call that a topping lift.
Topping lift. Okay. And where does it connect to?
It just runs from the top down to here. So that's the halyard.
Oh, all right.
The main halyard just connects here,
Okay.
and you can lift the end of the boom up.
So assuming the sheets are, the sails are dry,
Right.
then we,
Well, even if they're not dry, you gotta take them out.
yeah, but we gotta wrap them up.
I usually try to keep myself on the seat, my lines on the seat. Now these are going to come off, so you're going to take the sheets off the jib. And remember, it goes between everything on the mast and the shroud. So, in this area here is where those go.
Everything on the mast.
The sheets on the outside of
between
the-
the mast and the shrouds.
Yeah, so outside all the stuff on the mast.
But not
and
outside
the
there.
shroud.
Inside the shrouds.
Yeah. Okay, now for this, you want to disconnect this at the bottom. Here, I'll leave it for you guys to do this. I should not be doing it. You learn by doing.
Right.
Okay. So
Take the hanks off, or
you can take the hanks off, take the top. It probably, if you've got some, you might want to take this off first,
okay.
and then fasten this down here when you're done.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. And then this guy we take down and lock him in.
Now you can just take the sails off of the hank. Pull the little pins on the aft end of the hank.
Beautiful. Yeah, at the shore. Take this to the shore.
You can roll it, you can fold it. Looks like it was folded before, so on this, might be easy just to go like this. Okay, let's fold it along.
Dale, over here.
We're going to bring this one in like that, so that we got it straight.
So the back edge stays.
The back
Tight.
stays here. So let that, no, don't go anymore. That's good. Okay, so you're going to grab about there. And then there. So you're going to let your edge come forward.
The battens sort of tell you,
Yeah.
too.
All right. So right.
Yeah. So check for ticks, little gig,
Yeah.
when you get home. Okay, so there you go. So now all the batten. So now you can fold that forward. A couple of,
You just want to make sure you don't crease the battens.
you don't want to bend the batten
Yeah.
in the sail, right?
And that's basically it. Until we pack it up for the winter.